Jai Shamanarayana Swamiji. My name is Dhruv Narayan Madhavabedi. I'm a sophomore in Heritage High School, and today I came to you so you can answer a question for me. I spent a countless number of hours thinking about this question, and yet with a lack of knowledge,
My God. Go ahead.
And yet, with the lack of knowledge, I just have not been able to find the answer that I'm looking for. So, with that, I would like to lead to the question. And the question I've been thinking about is, what is life about? What are we looking towards in life? And what are we going towards after because we spend countless hours in school and everything just to, make an income. Some people study hard, get a good job. Others may not end up in such a grateful position. So what are we working up to besides all of that?
Great. It's a nice question. A part of that we answered in my discourse, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. But I'd like to tell you, life is a journey. Life means a journey. Journey of whom and through what is the question, right? So, life is the journey of us, of the soul, through a body. Sometimes the soul may be traveling through a human body like us. Sometimes the soul may be traveling through an animal body, through a bird body, through a tree body, an insect body, or some kind of, fungus, etc. bodies. But that is a body through which the soul is traveling. The traveling time is called life. And before the soul entered the body, there's no life. We don't call about that as life. After the soul left the body, we don't say that there is life. So, life is a journey fundamentally. And as you said, whatever we study, whatever we earn, whatever we enjoy, all these things should make the life more comfortable. That is the ultimate purpose. And the journey is not always, very, very smooth sail. Because when you are in the waters, in a boat, then sometimes there will be high tides, sometimes low tides. And when there is a high tide, you need to learn how to navigate. When there is a low tide, how to navigate. These things are, what we need to understand. Our education, earning, enjoying, being with people, making our own kingdoms should allow us to understand how to navigate this boat. Sometimes you have to join others. Sometimes you have to keep a few people away from, because who will be disturbing that your journey, you have to just keep them a little bit away. And who are just supporting you, that you have to join them and make the journey more enjoyable. So this is what we need to learn. The education should allow us to learn. And the society around should also support us in learning that navigating the boat. That is our body. And again, as I said, while doing so, the purpose should not be missed. What is the purpose, I said? Sharing. You need to share the things. You are in the boat, you don't want to share, how you navigated before somebody comes to drive. And then, he will be lost and you also will be lost. So the more you share, the more your journey becomes comfortable. Right? So that is life, a journey.
Thank you. Thank you, Dhruv. Now, Hasani.
Oh, A small friend is raising his hand, it seems.
Yeah.
My God. Go ahead.
Jai Shri Narayana. So, how can God be in our soul?
You don't want him to be there?
No, I am just asking how, because some people believe that. So I want to know, how can God be in our soul and all the things, like how can ground be God, and anything you touch, that's God. Like some people.
That's great. God means not someone, just like a figure having big nails and big eyes and big teeth and big body, stuff like that. God is an unimaginable power concentrated. Right?
Yeah.
So that power will be everywhere. It can be in you also, it can be in everything. You know that air is in you, right? Is the air in you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so also it is there outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that runs you, right? Without that, can you?
You can't survive without air.
That is how God is much more powerful than the air. And hence, he can be in you, and he also above everything too. And then can run everything.
Oh, so that's why God is everything. He's in your soul. He's in like everything.
Right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wonderful question he's able to ask,
And now Anirudh.
Questions are only with the young kids.
Jai Shri Narayana Swamiji. My name is Anirudh Kidambi, and I'm an 8th grade student. My question for you today is, how do we stay dedicated to sharing and serving for others when we have many things going on in our own lives?
Hey, what did he say?
My question is, how do we stay dedicated to sharing and serving others when we have many things going on in our own lives?
When you need many things, how can you share them, right? Is it the question that you have?
No, when we have our... Oh.
You be there. Why you go there? Be with him.
So the question is, how do we stay dedicated in service of the Lord? And as a young kid, we have a lot to accomplish. So how can I stay focused and involved in spiritual matters?
That is what when you have to acquire so many things, how can you start dedicating something for others? Is it right? What you say? It's a very simple thing. You need a lot of air for your survival, isn't it? You have to just breathe in a lot of air. And you just keep on breathing and breathing and breathing in. Can you survive? Can you survive? Yes or no? Yes. Only just you breathe in, that's it. Are you breathe out also? When you are breathing in, are you breathing out also? Are you not breathing out? You are inhaling air, right? Are you exhaling also? If you don't exhale, what happens? It will be broken, right? So, air is very much needed for your survival, and you need to inhale. But at the same time you are inhaling, are you exhaling something also or not? Right? Similarly, when you are earning, when you are in the pursuit of earning a lot, like education, monetarily, money, food, house, people, many things you need to acquire. In the process of acquiring things, you need to exhale something also. Otherwise, as your stomach bursts, your life also bursts. Right? So, there's no problem. You can definitely do something for others also. As you keep doing something for others, thus you are able to acquire many more things. It is just like a flowing water. When the existing water flows out, then the new waters come in. Fresh waters come in. If there is no outlet, only inlet is there, water is just coming. What happens? A flood. Same in the life. Though you are a small boy, you are also just acquiring something, doing something for your own survival. At the same time, you need to do something also for your survival. Doing something for others is not out of compassion. It is out of compulsion. If you don't do something for others, you will be flooded. Understand? So start doing something for others. Good.
Jai Shrimnana, Pranay.
Hey, there is another little guy raising his hand. Let's see. Yes, sir.
Jai Narayana. My question is, where does the soul start? How does it start?
Great philosophical question, for which even the great sages also had no answer at all. Soul, no beginning. It is there from the beginning. Just like the sky. Did you see the sky?
Yeah.
Did you see the building?
Yeah.
This building was built in 2017. Before that, is this building here?
No.
No. And you have a shirt, right?
Yeah.
It was actually prepared 1 year before. And before that, the shirt was there? No. Shirt was prepared for you, right?
Yeah.
And so also the mic. But soul is not prepared like this. Soul is there from the very beginning. It is always there. For it's no birth nor death. It never loses its form, nor it gains a new form. It's always there. Soul has no beginning. Even if at all there is a beginning, somebody won't accept. But the number, even if I say, you won't be able to understand. I'll tell you one interesting thing. In the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked Krishna, Krishna, when you started taking birth? And Krishna said, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacha Arjuna. He said that, no? There are many janmas for you and for me also. Tell me the number, boy. Arjuna asked. Bahuni. Bahuni means many. Tell me the number. Bahuni. Tell me the number, my friend. He said, Bahuni. How can you understand Bahuni? You are all-knowing, right? You are omniscient. All-knowing person is called omniscient. You are omniscient, right? Of course. I am not an omniscient, but you are an omniscient. Tell me. I say that, but you won't be able to understand that. Even if I say, you cannot understand that. If we call a small boy and give him a big aphorism from the MA or the postgraduate aphorism to him, can he understand? He cannot. No, Krishna, you have to tell me how many years passed for you and for I. Can you tell me how many numbers you understand? How many numbers you are able to understand? Figures. You know many numbers, right? Oh, let me ask you. If there are 2 zeros after 1, how do you call it?
100.
Add 3 more zeros.
10,000.
10,000. And then 3 more zeros. And 3 more. 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 What is the number? You know the number, but you won't be able to say that this is so and so. Instead of confusing like that, Krishna said Bahuni. Be happy with it. He knows, but we cannot. That's how, as you asked, this building was built in 2017, but sky?
It was there forever. It was there forever.
That is how the soul also, right?
Right.
It is always there, forever. Good boy.
Just a few more questions, Swamiji.
It's a very big question. And it confuses us.
Jai Shri Narayana. Namaste Swamiji, I'm Pranay. And my question for you today is Seva greater or Dharma greater?
My goodness. My friend asked, is Seva great or Dharma great? What does it mean by Dharma, you think? Righteousness means?
The right thing to do.
To do. That is work. Seva means?
Work.
Work. Seva also work. Dharma means also work. There is no difference in the meaning. Both words are more or less synonymous. Seva is work. Dharma also work. But when you think that this is my duty, because my guru said, because my scripture said, I should do this way, that becomes dharma. Understand? But by their instructions, when you do, not as a duty, but as a part of your life. Just like as you blink. Are you blinking because somebody said you should blink 5 times in a minute? Do you blink like that?
No.
No. And do you breathe because somebody said you have to breathe?
No.
No. Do you eat because somebody wanted you to eat? You eat for your own sake. And you do it because it happens. That is called seva. When you are not forced by anybody, when it becomes a part of your life, that is called seva. And when you think because somebody instructed me to do and it is my duty, so let me do it. That becomes dharma. It is a kind of small, thin line between with regard to the inner feel. Only software is different, but result is the same.
Thank you.
Vikrant.
Jai Shri Narayana. I'm Vikrant. And I'm
Speak loudly. Didn't you
I'm-
eat lunch?
I'm Vikrant and I'm in 6th grade. And my question for you is, how do people achieve their goals in life?
Wonderful question. How do people achieve their goals? If you are aiming at a gold medal in Olympics, that is a goal. How do you achieve that?
By working hard and persevering through.
And some of your friends want you to come for a movie. Do you go?
Maybe if I'm free, but no.
No. And when somebody wants you just to go on some kind of ride somewhere, when you are in a serious practice, do you go?
No.
Right. That means if your goal is fixed, and if you love the goal, and if you are resolved to achieve that goal, no matter what comes in the way, you don't care. And you always try to pursue that with all your abilities, and you put all efforts for achieving that, isn't it? Constant perseverance and strong resolution in the heart and hard work physically. These are two things you will be able to achieve your goal sooner or later. Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
The questions you are asking were so great. And they are not small questions. They are the results of thousands of years of efforts by great sages. Fortunately, you got that question now. Maybe some sage came in the form of you. God bless you.